Welcome to this edition of Drone News. By now you've heard that DJI has released their new Mavic 3 drone. Well, I didn't receive a free drone from DJI, and that's no surprise. I say what I think, and I'm pretty direct in my reviews, and I don't think that sits too well with them. Anyway, I waited for the announcement to be made, watched all the first videos from good reviewers and the sunshine pumpers, and in this video I'm going to talk about what I think of the Mavic 3's features, specs, and pricing. Probably the most unique feature of the Mavic 3 is the fact that it comes with two cameras. The bottom camera ups the game from the Mavic 2 Pro's 1-inch sensor to a new micro Four Thirds sensor, which should provide better dynamic range and image quality. My primary video camera has a micro Four Thirds sensor, and I love the quality it delivers, so I'm excited to see the raw footage from the Mavic 3 to compare it with other drones. The bottom camera sports a fixed 24mm wide-angle lens with a variable aperture of f2.8 to f11 and shoots 20-megapixel stills. It shoots 5.1K video up to 50 frames per second, 4K up to 120 frames per second, and 1080p up to 200 frames per second. It also provides a remarkable 200 megabits per second bitrate in H.264 and 140 megabits per second in H.265. Add those features to the larger sensor, and this drone may shoot some truly awesome footage. The top camera has a half-inch sensor and a 7x optical lens, roughly a 162mm DSLR equivalent, with a digital zoom out to, I think, 28x. The top camera shoots 12 megapixel images and 4K video. The Mavic 3 features 360-degree obstacle avoidance, which will hopefully be available in all modes. The Mavic 2 Pro had omnidirectional obstacle avoidance, but not in all modes. Sensing for left and right directions was only available in active track, point of interest, quick shot, and tripod mode. So I'm hoping these limitations will have been overcome with the Mavic 3. The new Mavic 3 features an advertised transmission range of 10 miles, which is probably about 50 times farther than you can legally fly it. With a range like that, it will need a longer flight time, and DJI advertises 46 minutes of flight per battery with this drone. That probably translates to 35 to 40 minutes of actual flight time, which is remarkable. The Mavic 3 uses the DJI Fly app, which is a shame. I still think Go 4 is a superior, although more cluttered, control app. The Mavic 3 comes in three options. The base model comes with one battery, extra props, a cable, and a controller. It has 8 gigabytes of internal memory, and I don't understand why they didn't increase this, since the video files from this drone will be larger than any previous Mavic drone, so the internal memory is a disappointment. A Fly More combo of the configuration I just described is available. It includes 3 batteries, a case, some more extra props, 4 ND filters, a 3 battery charging hub. This is the typical Fly More upgrade from the base model. The third option is called the Mavic 3 Cine. This drone has 1 terabyte of internal storage, and it will need it. The drone shoots Apple ProRes 422HQ video, which delivers even better color depth, dynamic range, and bit depth. The downside to this is that the files will be massive compared to the H.264 and H.265 files we're used to handling. You'll need a high-powered computer, a good video card, massive amounts of storage capacity, and a video editor capable of working with those files if you want to shoot in Apple ProRes. The Mavic 3 Cine comes with a new version of the Smart Controller, 8 filters, extra batteries, and a nifty carry bag. What about price? Well, the base Mavic 3, 1 battery, and a controller is $2,200. The Fly More combo is a full $800 more at $3,000. And the Cine version empties the bank account to the tune of $5,000. Now, I've been listening to all the chatter going on about the Mavic 3 for the past several weeks, and now that it's out and we have the details finally made public, I have some strong, positive, and negative thoughts about this drone. Let's start with the Cine version because this is an easy call. The whole Apple ProRes 422 with its massive files is crazy overkill for hobbyists certainly, and for a lot of people who fly for money as well. For people who are shooting higher-end video for TV, movies, or other advanced applications, this may be a consideration, but if that's what you're shooting and you're spending that much money, wouldn't you want the Inspire 2 with its larger interchangeable lenses? If you're willing to spend $7,500 to $11,500 on a Ronin 4D, if that's the kind of cinematography that you're shooting, maybe spending $5,000 for the Mavic 3 Cine is right for you. I'm just not seeing the value of the Mavic 3 Cine for myself and the vast majority of users. And that takes us to the Mavic 3. Here's what I like about the Mavic 3. I love the increased sensor size. I'm confident the larger sensor will deliver greater detail and dynamic range that you can really see, so this is an exciting improvement. The Mavic 3 offers improvements in bitrate and frame rate as well. The bitrate is a bigger motivator for me if it gives me better image quality. I'm not as fired up about the higher frame rate, although it's a nice benefit. I like the idea of real 360 obstacle avoidance without limitations to when it can be used. If that's what the Mavic 3 offers, that's a nice improvement over the Mavic 2 Pro. I'm really excited about the increased flight time. 35 to 40 minutes per battery is enough of an improvement that you may be able to get by without buying as many extra batteries, so that offsets the price of the drone by a little bit. The variable aperture on the camera, again, not a big motivator for me, but it's nice to have. Apparently, the Mavic 3 will have an improved active track system as well as a better APAS system with a coming firmware update. After DJI screwed up APAS on the Mavic Air 2S, I'm hoping they will restore this feature to the smooth capability we enjoyed with the Mavic Air 2. So I like all those things. Having said that, what other real improvements does the Mavic 3 provide over the Mavic 2? The second camera is a gimmick to me. In most cases, if I want to zoom in on something, I'll just fly closer. Zooms from 2x and 4x are digital zooms on the primary camera. I can recreate that in post if I want. The 7x magnification is the actual focal length for the top camera, and that's nice. Any magnification beyond that is digital, and from the samples I've seen so far, they're not good. Worse, the top camera only has a 1/2 inch sensor. It has a fixed aperture and does not shoot in manual mode, only with automatic settings. Overall, I guess the top camera would be okay in search and rescue applications, or maybe doing inspections on buildings or towers, something where image quality isn't your top priority. With a fixed f4.4 aperture and a 160mm focal length, I guess you might be able to create some bokeh or blurred background if you're isolating on a close subject. But is a small sensor image really worth that? I'm really doubtful I'd ever use the top camera. I'm not thrilled with the Fly app, and I haven't heard any mention of waypoints. This is a tremendously valuable feature we used to get with higher-end drones, and I'd like to see it come back. Active track? If you want something to chase you around, the Skydio 2 is the drone to get. And, based on what happened with the Air 2S, I'm adopting a wait-and-see attitude on the new version of APAS with the Mavic 3. All that's to say, I was hoping for a little more improvement in the specs and features from what the Mavic 2 Pro offered 3 years ago, especially with the shocking prices for these drones. These prices are really, really high, higher than what people on YouTube were even predicting the release prices would be. So, how would your wife feel if she sees how much you spend on this drone? Yeah. So, am I going to buy the Mavic 3? Well, I'm definitely not buying the Mavic 3 Cine. For that much money, I could feed the entire population of a third world country, and it's overkill for what I need. What about the Mavic 3 or the Fly More combo? For me, the Fly More combo is out. $800 for 2 extra batteries, a charger hub, and a bag is too rich for me. I almost always recommend buying the Fly More combo, but DJI has gotten too greedy with this package. As for the base model Mavic 3, I'm not sure. I really expected the Mavic 3 to cost $1,800, and the actual price tag has me reeling. If I bought one, I'd be spending $2,200 plus tax for a bigger sensor, a Hasselblad camera, and omnidirectional obstacle avoidance. That's a lot, but even at this outrageous price, I could see myself doing that to have a new primary drone that should last me for the next several years. The problem is, I don't think this new drone is compatible with the existing DJI Smart Controller. That brighter screen is critical for me, so I'm going to have to spend $800 to $1,000 to replace the Smart Controller I already paid $800 for, which replaced the Crystal Sky screen that I paid $550 for. I'm getting really tired of DJI putting out expensive support technology, then obsoleting it right away when the next new drone comes out. Like I said, DJI doesn't send free drones my way, so if I decide to get the Mavic 3, it's coming out of my pocket. I'm going to have to sell off some of my fleet, like the Mavic Air, the Mavic, Typhoon H, Typhoon H Plus, a Phantom 4 Pro, possibly the Autel Evo, and the Skydio 2. And before I buy, I'm going to invest a little more time to look closely at the Mavic 3 to see if this drone really is cost justified. Part of the reason I can be patient is the quality of video I get from my Air 2 and Air 2S. Those drones shoot great video. So, I will wait to see some more sample footage come out, especially if I can download original video clips. Ultimately, video quality will help me decide whether or not I need the Mavic 3. I'm really interested in what you think about this drone. Are you thinking of getting one? What features sound the best to you? What do you think of the prices? Do me a favor and drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you are going to get the Mavic 3, the Mavic Air 2, or the Mavic Air 2S, or even the Mini 2, do me a favor and buy from Amazon through the links in the description below. If I'm going to get one of these Mavic 3s, I'm going to need all the help I can get. Thanks for watching.